Hi guys, so this is going to be our beginner's yoga class that's based off the low lunge sequence. If you haven't watched the how to yoga low lunge video, definitely check that out. I'm giving you all the pointers on how to have a proper low lunge for building strength. And during this video, we're going to be going through variations of that, creating a sequence out of it. So come to your mat, make sure it's set up, put some good music on the background for you if you want music, and let's get started. I want you to be on your knees, facing the video screen so you can see me. And let's come to that same seated posture we started in the low lunge video. So basically, this is a resting pose, but also a ankle and foot stretcher and strengthening exercise. So you'll notice if you stay here for a good amount of time that your ankles are going to be working, your knees are going to be in alignment, and they're going to be strengthening, and you're going to create this cool strength in your lower body that all the yogis have. So come to this first, and let's just bring our attention to our breath. So close your eyes, become aware of where you are, and let go of everything else in the peripheral vision of your world, all the stress of the day, and allow your breath to fill your mind and your attention. Pulling the breath in through your nose and out through the mouth, filling the belly first, and then expanding into the upper lungs and chest and back. And just notice your breath calming down, deepening, creating an ease within the body. Maybe you feel the stretching and strengthening of your ankle might be too much. If it is, place the tops of your feet on the ground into a more relaxed seated posture. Stretch out the feet in the opposite direction just by resting here, breathing. Again, allow that breath to fill your attention and fill the mind. Set your intentions for this session. My intention is to help you through a low lunge sequence that builds strength in the hips and thighs and flexibility in the spine. Bring your hands to your heart, in the heart center. Take a deep breath in. You can open your eyes. And as you exhale, push your arms up to the sky. Pull your biceps into the ears. Keep a nice tall spine. Chest moves forward so you lengthen and grow. And then drop your hands down to the side. Hands to heart. Deep breath in. And on the exhale, arms reach up, biceps squeeze in, shoulders relax down. Grow tall, push forward into the chest. And arms come down. One more time, hands to heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, push the arms to the sky. Biceps squeeze in, shoulders relax down. The lengthening of your spine allows you to push forward through your chest. And on your next exhale, hands come down. Let's place the right hand to the floor and let's lift up that left arm to the sky. Push away from the right hand and reach over the head with the left. Again, grow the spine, push forward into the chest so the chest reaches to the front of the mat. Keeps your posture nice and tall. Let every exhale deepen that stretch. Inhale, come back up. Place the left hand to the side. Reach over, up and over with your right. Push away from the left hand. Open up the right side body. Deep breath in. And exhale, deepen that stretch. 2 more breaths. Inhale, come up. Exhale, we're going to allow our body to relax towards the floor into a child's pose so that you elongate the back of your neck by tucking your chin in. You feel a nice long stretch from the base of your spine to the top of your head. Exhale, come all the way back up. You're going to place your hands on the ground behind you, fingers point to the back of the mat. And you're going to allow the pressure to move through your shins and the hands so that it is even throughout those grounding points. And you're going to open the chest to the sky by slightly squeezing your shoulder blades together. Then you're going to look up. Keeping a nice long back of your neck though, and deep breaths. Good job. Inhale, come back up, release the hands. And let's shake out the hands a little bit. We're going to warm up the wrists a little bit more. You can just shake them out, do circles in the shaking. It's always good to kind of get things lubricated in the joints so that when you start putting pressure on your hands, you're not injuring anything around them. You can create resistance in a twisting forearm manner to allow those muscles to relax. So you squeeze the skin and twist the arm that you're holding, and it makes a nice little spiraling twist and massage for the muscles. Good way to warm up the forearms. It's kind of like those arm burns that you do when you were a kid. Just don't burn your arm. Don't apply friction with it. Okay. All right, now we're going to come up all the way up onto our knees. Tuck the back toes under if they're not tucked under already. And we want knees in the center of the mat. So center of the mat, step forward with the left foot. We're going to get into our first low lunge. And we're simply going to stay here for a moment, growing tall, balancing into all 3 of our grounding points. So I'll run through the low lunge sequence. You're going to look down, make sure your big toe is the only thing you see inside the front knee. Your ankle of the front foot is right underneath the knee. Your knee of the back leg is right underneath the hip. And the shin and the back foot is in alignment with that knee. Grounding points. Left foot, right knee, and right balls of the toes of that right foot. Holding here, and let's take a deep breath in and exhale, reach up to the sky, palms facing each other, and relax the shoulders back and down. Look through the hands, holding nice and tall, lifting from the mat, breathing. breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to revolve the low lunge. So right elbow is coming to the outside of the left knee, and we're going to twist, looking over our back elbow, the left elbow. Again, you want to lift, feel tall with your breaths. Lengthen with your exhales. Inhale, come back to the front. Arms go up to the sky, look through. And exhale, hands to heart. And we're going to rotate the lunge with the upper body. This is a challenging pose and it requires core strength. You're going to reach forward with your left hand, back with your right, and you're going to look over your front hand. So you notice that the hips open up in this stretch, so your right hip is going to rotate out a little bit. And you're squeezing your shoulder blades just a little bit to really get that nice wide wingspan. Deep breath in. Inhale, rotate to the front. Arms up, look through, relax the shoulders. On the exhale, bring your hands to the mat. So you can either have blocks here, which is perfectly fine. You can use your fist, you can use your fingertips, or if you're flexible enough, you can come all the way down onto your palms of your hands. I like to use fist because it creates a stable wrist. And from here, you are going to lift that back foot off the ground into a low runner's lunge. So this is just creating some stretching and strengthening. Grounding points are your hands, your left foot, and the balls of your right foot. Breathe. Next exhale, drop that back knee down. Bring the palm of the right hand to the floor, and you're going to reach up to the sky with your left and look up towards your left hand. Push away from the mat. Open that right shoulder so it doesn't fall in. And exhale, bring the left hand in between your right hand and your left foot. That's a nice little lizard lunge here. And you can stay here in this low lizard lunge, or you could bring the foot, the knee, back knee off the ground again, whichever you enjoy. Wherever you are, make sure your left knee is squared into the outside tricep of the left arm. That way you stay in alignment. If you're up, bring your knee back down and inhale, come back up, hands to heart. Good job. Challenge yourself here without reaching down to the floor, keeping your hands in heart center. You're going to bring that left knee back and send the right foot forward and come into that nice low lunge posture. So let's just hold this here for a minute. Strengthening. Grounding points again are your right foot, your left knee, and the balls of the toes on the left foot. If your knees bother you at all in a low lunge, make sure that you fold up a towel, even if it's just a little hand towel. Add that underneath that knee that's on the ground. Nothing's wrong with that. Protect your joints. All right, deep breath in and exhale. Arms go to the sky, palms facing each other, and relax the shoulders. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. We're revolving the low lunge. So left elbow comes to the right knee, and you twist, looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back up, arms go to the sky. Exhale, relax the shoulders. And your next exhale, hands come to heart center. Now we're going to rotate this lunge. So right arm reaches forward, left arm reaches back, and look over the right hand. Again, your left hip will open up slightly on this one. Allow it to. This is a challenge, so use your breath to, isolate the core for strength. Deep breath in, rotate forward, arms up. And exhale, hands come to the mat on either side of the right foot. Again, find what hand position you want, using blocks, fingertips, or fists, or palms or your hands. And we're in this low runner's lunge. We're going to either stay here, or we're going to pick that back knee off the ground, lifting away from the mat. Drop that left knee back down, come back up, and plant the left hand to the mat and reach up to the sky with the right hand and look towards the right hand. Make sure the left shoulder is rolled open, pressing away from the mat. And exhale, bring the right hand in between the left hand and foot in the nice lizard lunge. If this is comfortable, then maybe you want to pick that back knee off the ground. Full lizard lunge. So I just noticed that my right foot was a little bit too close to the center line. It was causing my posture to be off, so I just slid my right foot out a little bit. Always want to check things out. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop that back knee down if it's there, and push yourself back up into low lunge. Again, using your core and your strength, you're going to step back with that right knee and match the left. Untuck the toes. I'm sure they're nice and tired now, those ankles and feet. And sit back onto your feet. And just rest here. You can rock maybe back and forth a little bit. Allow your hips to realign. Maybe we want to take a small twist for the spine to either direction. Now we're going to get into a little bit of a deep stretch with a low lunge. So come back up on your knees, step forward with that left foot. So this is where the alignment changes, and we're going to push our left foot forward. Tuck that back toe under if you can. If not, leave the top of your foot down on the ground. Whatever is more comfortable for your knee and ankle. And by walking our front foot forward, when we push forward to align that knee over the ankle, we're feeling this deep stretch through the back hip flexors and quads. Left hand is on the left thigh. And you want to reach up with the right arm if you can. That's going to lengthen all the way through the core. Take a few breaths in each area, and if this becomes comfortable, you can even look up, do a slight back bend, lifting the whole time. Inhale, come back up to neutral, and we're gonna sit back towards our right heel now and straighten the front leg, and we're gonna reach over the front leg either resting our hands on our thigh or our shins, but preferably on the mat or blocks. We're going to flex that left foot towards your face. That allows for that nice deep calf and hamstring stretch. So fold over this, deep breaths. And inhale, come back up to a neutral lunge. Good job. We're going to switch sides. So left knee back, right foot forward. Walk the right foot a little bit further forward than you're used to on the lunge. And allow that front knee to become in alignment over the ankle. And stretch that left hip flexor. Right hand on the right thigh. Left arm can go up to deepen the stretch. You can look up to the left hand, do a slight back bend, lifting from the mat the whole time. And exhale, push back up to neutral. And we're going to sit towards our back heel, straightening the front leg, coming down to blocks or hands to the ground, preferably flexing the right foot towards the face. And just forward fold over that leg. Nice curved back, chin tucked. As if the top of the head wants to reach towards the foot. So this is clearly my tighter side because I can't get my leg as straight as the other one. So I'm going to take some deep breaths and exhale fully. Inhale, bend that front knee, come back up to a neutral lunge, and step back into both knees together. Untuck the toes and sit back onto the heels, rock side to side. And simply open from here, open the knees and the shins out a little bit and rest forward into a child's pose, tucking the chin. Elongating the spine. It's as if the top of the spine and the bottom of the spine are pulling in different directions. And you can stay here as long as you want. But when you feel comfortable, you can come back up to a seated posture, return to the breath, allowing the focus of that breathing pattern to fill your mind and attention. And stay here for as long as you want. You can go into meditation. You can just take a couple more breaths and end your session, but give yourself some gratitude before you end and send that through your body and your mind for being present during this short class. And do this every day for this week and see how the legs and your thighs and core become strengthened. Okay, it was great to see y'all today. I'll see you at the next class. See ya.